President Uhuru Kenyatta.
Yes.
And tell you, I will answer you with some gloves in the heart because he was my former boss. And I worked for him since 2013 when I was in college until 2022. And this is one principle I believe in politics, that there are kings and then there are king makers. And kings can't be king makers. Kings are born to be kings. Anytime kings try to be king makers, they fail terribly. And we have a recent case of Olusegun Obasanjo in Nigeria. He has tried now for the second time since he left office. He has not been able to bring a presidential candidate who won an election in Nigeria. What I want us to tell those people who are advising our former president to engage in the murky politics of the Republic of Kenya, to stop misleading the good man. They are destroying his legacy, clearly. You know, drawing him from Ethiopia on a podium where he was receiving an award for bringing back peace in Tigray, Ethiopia, and coming all the way to working with Gaucho to the party headquarters, and even assaulting a loyalist like Solomon Kuria. I was assaulted by those goons who came with the president, because I happened to meet them at the gate.
And this was the case that, I can't remember who it was on the floor of parliament, who said, it was I think Millie Odhiambo. Can you prove that he's the one who came with those goods?
No, I'm saying, and actually, I'm not saying that he came with them. They followed him. They came with him. I mean, you
and
can...
assuming there were
the
goods.
clips are there. And
assuming.
And I can't assume because I was there. I can't clearly assume because I was there. I'm giving you right-hand information because I was there. I was a victim. I was assaulted by those goons. And clearly, sometimes, and I know, some people somewhere may not be happy with what I'm saying, but I know if President Uhuru Kenyatta happens to be watching AM Live, he will like what I'm saying because leaders appreciate when they are told some naked truth by people.
And what is the naked truth in this instance?
The naked truth is he should vacate politics. And reading the, whatever we were reading there, the Presidential Retirement Benefits Act, it says the president shall be expected to offer counsel to the sitting president. It is there. Shall be expected. That is how highly he is regarded. And also...
Assuming the sitting president is open to receiving such counsel.
Number two I'm telling you about is that the same retired president can be assigned roles by the sitting president to represent the republic. Have we seen that happening? Yes. He is the peace envoy. In his inauguration, the president appointed him as the peace envoy, as the retired president. Coming to the benefits, after 6 months, once he leaves office, he shall not, actually the word is shall, and you know the meaning of shall in the Constitution. Shall means there is nothing like may or but.
It is mandatory.
Yes, it is mandatory. The president shall not belong to a political party. And that is why, after the 6 months elapsed, last month in March, we now this month brought Sabina Chege as the party leader because there can never be a vacuum in leadership of the Jubilee Party. So, my dear, I want to tell you this. President Uhuru Kenyatta has a bigger exercise on his plate. Bringing peace in this region of Africa is big role enough for him to ignore and avoid, party shenanigans, like coming to deal with the issue of Kioni and Kanini Kega. I mean, he's dealing there with Abiy and Tigray. He's in Sudan. He's in Congo trying to bring peace. Then come all the way down to deal with Kanini and Kioni. Surely, I think